All right. Good evening, everybody and anyone. How is it going? Welcome to another lovely KCGameOn. This is number 86. If you haven't been keeping track at home, there's been 86 of these that these guys have done. It's absolutely amazing. Got some background noise today. We're in a big open area. We get to see hi to everybody behind us hanging out and talking. This is Dennis, or Iceman, one of the runners of KCGameOn. We got the beautiful, I think, Andrew. I got the right A. Man who brought us the food tonight. Don't forget, if you get KCGameOn ticket, you get dinner provided. That man made it all for us. It was delicious. It was amazing. It was fantastic. It was great. So, yeah, I'm full. I'm stuffed. Ready for some Apex. Hope you guys are, too. We got 3 people that are streaming for us tonight playing Apex. We got 3 different teams. 2 of them are up and live right now, so we're going to jump into those pretty quick and get rolling on it. We've also got some gameplay from our fearless leader, Nick the Nerd. Hope you guys are excited and ready for that. Let's jump into it. Let's go right there to that stream first off and see what they're doing. Let me kick off my music here. We'll get some Drunken Brit commentary in the background perhaps as well. It's also got Captain Trucido, which is Lynx and, or not Lynx, behind me here. You can actually see him on camera. He's behind me. And Nick the Nerd as well. We got, real quick, Dennis sneaking in, Iceman. Saw him on the main KCGameOn channel doing those announcements. Got Warboy sticking his head in over there. We got a lot of people coming in to hang out. We got a nice public viewing tonight, which will be super fun. But back to the gameplay. This is Drunken Brit's point of view. Drunken Brit giving us that awesome commentary earlier of PUBG. If you didn't check out the PUBG tournament, go check out the VOD, KCGameOn, PUBG, and see all of Drunken Brit's beautiful commentary. I've actually got his face covered up a little bit with our logo, so let me actually let me pick a little bit better spot here for the logo, and then we can continue on our way here. See, we can unlock that. We can move it. We're going to cover the mini map just a little bit, and we'll be good to go there. So make sure we get to see Drunken Brit's beautiful face as he gets into this game. Right now we got Brit on Lifeline, Nick the Nerd on Bloodhound, and Captain Trucido on that Wraith. They're trying to run around here. I believe this is their second game. They already played one game quickly earlier. They went hard and they lost hard, as a quote from Nick the Nerd. I heard him from behind me. We are tonight keeping our top 5 scores. So you're going to play 7 games, and we'll be calculating all those scores. I'll probably have to take a couple breaks in between to update those scores as we go. But, again, playing 7 games, we're going to keep their top 5, so you get 2 throwaway games. If it ends up being really bad, then you can just forget about that, move on with your life, because those 2 games will not count. See one thing. Right. And let me see if we got, we did not get our 3rd player up and running yet. We got another stream, It's Fighter 8 and Times 101. While I'm saying that, let me go ahead and tab over to Times 101 right here as he's playing. We'll mute Brit and get Times. Times over here playing with Lynx and Tag Stormhold. I think Tad HG. I don't know how to say your name. Is that some weird European pronunciation that I don't know? We're calling him Stormhold, though. Stormhold on my favorite character, Pathfinder. Lynx on that Bangalore. And Times running the ever-favorite Lifeline. As long as I've known Times playing Apex, he's always played that Lifeline. I literally don't think I've seen him play a different character. So loves that legend on the Lifeline there, likes the fast healing and the fairly small hitbox. Times doing pretty good in the Overwatch tournament earlier, as well as Stormhold playing in that Overwatch tournament earlier. We had a threes tournament that they got to play in. Lynx, one of our volunteers for KCGameOn, he takes all the pictures for us. Anytime you see the beautiful pictures on Instagram or on Twitter, those are almost always from Lynx. All of the tournament winners and everything, all of the raffle giveaways, all those beautiful pictures come directly from Lynx. So Lynx getting his hand in the game and getting in here. You got some elite access earned for Times. It means I got top 5 with the Season 2 of Apex Legends coming in, trying to get those score points into those tournaments. So if you get top 5, you get placed into a higher bracket of top 5. So every time you get a top 5, your next match should theoretically be a little bit tougher. We'll see if that comes back and bites anybody tonight. Not a whole lot going on with this crew so far, though. No eliminations. Times struggling only with a white armor. He does have the digital threat already on his R99. So his R99 is pretty stacked, but that is the only weapon he has. I'm going to tab over to Brit right here. This is Brit and Nick the Nerd once again. Let me try to make sure we can get on the 720 right here. He's rocking the flatline and the triple take. The triple take, the shotgun sniper rifle that shoots 3 bullets at a time. We'll see if he can do any work with that. Nick the Nerd doing pretty good as he's sitting on his purple 4-bar armor. Captain and Drunken Brit, both just on the blue triple. They're hanging out inside this building And they are in the zone right now, so going for placements, it looks like. Trying to see what they can get done. Still haven't gotten our third streamer up yet. Like I said, we're gonna try to have Itsy Fighter 8. I think they were waiting for their third player. They were trying to track him down after dinner, and have not been able to find him yet. So we'll go back and forth between these two gentlemen for now. Oh, we can actually hear times in the background. I'll have to make sure I keep muting them back and forth as we transition. See if we can hear into what Drunken Brit, Nick the Nerd, and Captain talking about. Kind of just hanging out in here. Really taking their time. Really not feeling like they need to go anywhere. I don't think either three of these players play a lot of Apex Legends, but they are here to have a good time and see what they can get done. Drunken Brit, most interesting thing about this, I think, is that he's only got 50 ammo rocking that flatline, so he could go through that pretty darn quick. Don't know how long that ammo capacity is going to last him. Let's see. Times can't be bored for long. Let's see if he's located anybody. Still only rocking that R99. He does have the purple barrel stabilizer and the extended mag and the digital threat, so his R99 is feeling real good. But again, that's the only weapon he has. He found some people. Get a quick knockdown right there. Somebody trying to loot a body immediately lit him up. There's another 142 damage. Absolutely slayed out on that second player. There's one more. That was the first one he knocked down, or the second one he got damage on. Knocked him 2 down right there. Somebody must have a revive shield. They got res right here. Purple shield goes down. That's going to be all 3 of them. Times getting all 3. The quick looting all the way back. Now we'll have a chance to pick up a second weapon right here. Looks like he's going to take that wingman. So loving that pistol. Even swaps out into a new backpack. Got the stacked out wingman, but they're getting shot from the same tunnel that they just came from. And they are pinched here tight on the outside circle, trying to run and get that shield up. A little unfortunate for him that he picked up the purple armor, but it was already 50 damage. So he had to waste a little bit of healing. Calling out that they are above him. Oh, no, a little bit of delay here. Let me try to pause Drunken Brit so we don't get that again. There we go. Seeing him through the gas with that digital threat. Got the caustic gas up. That digital threat going to happen, though. He switched the digital threat to the wingman as well. I'm curious if he has 2 or if he just switched it from the R99. We've got a minute and a half before this circle starts closing in. And this other team went away. They've got an Octane. Time's able to take the enemy Octane's pad up to where they were. Now he's got locators on him. Good 40 damage into that purple armor right on the top of the building. Trying to get a pinch on him. The other team knows where they're at. Now they're down on the rocks, too. So another quick 90 damage. Breaks the first armor on that player. So he is now hurt. Really bad. Going to have to back off and heal. The other 2 teammates from below taking nice peeks, trying to cover. Times, though, not taking very much damage at all. I thought he got hit a little bit more, but only took about 15 damage right there. Oh, a big 81 headshot from way back here with the wingman. Pops another armor, and they are deciding that they're going to stay inside the zone. They don't want to get pinched out here. So Lynx and Stormhold make the decision to go in. And it did finally get to see, he did switch the digital threat off his R99 onto his wingman. So feeling more confident with the digital threat on the wingman there, feeling like that's the weapon he's going to want to use. Months ago, they did nerf the wingman quite a bit, but Times not feeling like he cares. He's got it stacked with that skull piercer and the purple extended mag, so those 10 rounds. Plenty of ammunition to take down a player or 2 before you have to get off the reload. And they still know this other team is on their way. They're going to have to start moving in the next 10 or 15 seconds. And they're just gatekeeping right outside this circle here, and they're gonna have to back up another 100 yards behind them here as they're not in the next zone safely yet. You might have heard over the call outs as well, they have a zip line right behind them, so they know there's an enemy pathfinder that is set up on the inside circle zone of where they are. But they are just sitting here gatekeeping, covering from the top of this hill, trying to look out, make sure nobody's getting in from behind them. They're really looking for this crew that they took some did some damage to right before they moved in. Not able to locate them. They have great vision, however. They can be able to see super far left and right. I cannot imagine that other team was able to sneak past them. Again, Times 101 with some great heads-up vision in this game as well. He's played a lot of this game. He can spot very well. But they are going to take that enemy zipline that they called out earlier just to move a little bit more towards circle, get safe here with only 25 seconds remaining as it closes in. And kind of an awkward circle, too, as I'm finally getting to see it a little bit. We're way on the west side. And even on this small of a zone, they've almost got it stuck off the map a little bit. Times climbing as far as he possibly can climb, trying to get up on top of these buildings. Get a nice high ground advantage, trying to peek out where these players might be. Still have not seen that squad that came from behind them. There's only 2 other squads in the match that aren't the one we're looking at right now, so 3 total, obviously. There they finally spot him. 55 west of him. Times gives a good call out, a quick ping with that great Apex ping system. Was able to look at him, tries to make the jump, but isn't able to jump that far. He's going to try to wrap outside and around now. This is going to be a scary situation, though, as the third team definitely has got to be able to hear him. Times going, just taking a little bit of damage outside in the zone, though, to wrap all the way around. This team's going to have no idea that they're here. Lights him up with this wingman, trying to get another shot. Missed a few right there. Only was able to get 45. Pushed in with the R99, and 2 will go down right off the bat. And they are pinched right here. The third team is coming in. They know exactly where this last team is at. Lifeline dropped into care package just for him, but they're getting naded hard behind this rock. Times trying to see what he can do with the wingman. They got legendary armor on. Fresh armor. 1 does go down. Stormhold and Link both still up. Trying to take out this Pathfinder that's up on top of the hill. Hits 45. Last guy as Times calls it out. Pushes up with the R99. A great flank right there, and that'll do it. Times 101 taking the first game as the champion. A great push into that final fight as they just mowed through those last 2 teams. Times with some great flanks all the way out and around. And that'll take him to their first victory of the night. I haven't seen very many scores roll in so far, so that has to be quickly put them in the lead, as I want the score screen to load up here. I want to see exactly how many eliminations that was. 1 and 6 for Times, and unfortunately we didn't get to see the third player, but at least 7. So 7 eliminations and the victory right there for Times and crew. Let's quickly swap back to Drunken Brit and Nick the Nerd, see if we can catch up to what they're doing. Last time we saw them, they were still hanging out inside this building, and they are still doing that. Looks like they've taken a little bit of damage. They're getting pinched in here as they got grenades random all outside of them. The Lifeline Medbot trying to keep them all full health. Bangalore smoke covering them from just outside. Nick the Nerd does have that Bloodhound ability, able to smell people through the smoke. They try to push out in the smoke, but they're taking fire pretty aggressively. As Captain gets taken down 75 and Nick takes him down 100. Nick trying to push into this building right here. He's got somebody trapped inside that door. Tries to poke through. Peeks his head in. Takes a little bit of damage. They got players wrapping around from behind. Brit trying to get the counter flank as they just keep them pinned inside this building. Nick does get taken down. Trucido only at about 50 life. A good flank from Brit right here. No shields on that lifeline. He does 12 health damage, but wasn't able to lock him down. Looks like they did clean him up. Trucido was able to clean him up. We hear Britt giving the call out that there's one more player. They're going to try to pick Nick up, and they do get him up. Should have another lifeline ability up here quickly. Drunken Britt going to try to make some quick swap outs on this loot. Gets himself a nice purple armor just as somebody walks in the door. Shotgun blasts him for 67 with that triple take sniper. Nick still looting from behind. Wasn't able to see the player come up behind. Everybody goes down. Nick's the last one alive, and all 3 of them wear fall. They tried their best. They got a couple eliminations, couple points on the board. But they did get pushed in pretty aggressively while they were trapped inside of that small building, and down they will go. We'll check their stats real quick at the end just to see how many points they earned. They were taken out, and that was actually the end of the game, so they made it quite far. That was the last game, so they got second place with 5 kills. That is going to get them some points on the board. Maybe not as excited as they would have been for winning, but happy nonetheless with the gameplay. Let me throw it to a quick AFK screen here, guys. I got some scores rolling in, so I'm going to update that score sheet for our players, and we'll get back right into the action. Probably jump back into Time's point of view, as they will be the first ones back in the game. Just a couple minutes right here at KCGameOn 86. All right, guys, we're going to jump back into it here. Missed a little bit of the action as I was watching the background, trying to enter in scores. I'm doing the casting, and we're doing the score updating as well. Back on Time's point of view here, unfortunately, Times did get taken out, but his beacon was recovered, so it's going to be up to Stormhold and Lynx to pull him out, but they are in some serious firefight right now. Stormhold on the Pathfinder trying to get out of here with his grapple, as he's very, very low life, but he was able to escape out of the way. They're going to try to get to a beacon respawn and pull Times back up here. Lynx with no gun, no armor, so they had just barely dropped into this game, and Times got taken out extremely quickly, but it does look like they're able to get to the respawn. Times calling out that he's going to die right here. He's dead, but he's able to get the respawn off. They're going to know he's going to be coming in now, so it's going to be up to Stormhold, Lynx, and Times to get out of here safely and try to get some gear. That firefight's still happening on the other side of the water there as another team is coming up and pushing in. I saw on Time's screen at the very bottom another team was pushing up on him. So somebody's going to be sitting here looking for him. Time's going to have to get out of here, but he's fortunately got a wingman sitting there waiting for him, as this is probably his favorite gun, as we saw him absolutely slay out at the end of last game with it. He did earn himself a kill, though, before he got taken down, so at least a point on the board. And rocking that wingman, he's got to be at least pretty happy about that. He's very aggressively trying to push in here, though. No armor as well. Only 4 shots per wingman right now. He's got no attachments on it. No skull piercer, no scope even. So trying to use the blind scope, just trying to put in some free kills. Can't get anything to land right there on the vanilla scope. Finally breaks the shield right there, puts in a 45 health, so that player's going to be down to about 55 life now, maybe a little bit lower. Players push up aggressively with the Peacekeeper. Wasn't able to land out of the 4 shots. That 4-round clip doing some damage, but he gets him knocked out, the last player on that squad, and that's going to get him 2 points on the board. Immediately cleaned him up and got himself a nice loadout here as he's holding the Peacekeeper and picked himself up some blue armor. So a great turnaround kill from Times right there. They've got some loot on the ground for their other teammates, trying to get him stacked out, and a great recovery so far for this team, as they started off very scary with a player down right off the bat, looking much better than they were, as they are sitting here sharing this lifeline heal up. Don't want to waste any of those bandages or medical kits. Trying to get back up to 100%. I'm not going to go far, but we're going to take a quick peek over here to Brit and see what they're going. They're in a firefight right now over here at the, I can't remember what this place is called on the map. I need to see it. But Nick the Nerd and Captain going down, going to be completely up to Brit. Let's switch back to Times as they are up top here now trying to fight. We saw Times get a quick finish right there. The server's lagging really bad on them, unfortunately, as they are all stutter stepping. They all got stuck. They are far enough into this game that, unfortunately, this is just going to be part of the LAN experience. They are not going to be able to restart this game. They got points on the board, and they might get kicked out, and unfortunately, they do. So a sad time right there. I saw at least 2 points on the board, and that is a feels bad moment. We're going to let them get queued back in. That is going to count as one of their 7 games. So a little bit unfortunate right there, as that probably will not count towards points. If they want to count it, they got it on stream, so I'll give them at least 2 points for it. Go ahead and send a message right there. And we did see Drunken Brit and Nick the Nerd as well get taken out. Let me update times real quick. I won't go AFK that long. We'll be right back here, guys. Hang on for more AFK.
that where we were? Oh my god, are you serious?
All right, guys, gonna come jump back into it right here. It's a little bit unfortunate situation with Times getting DC there, getting it figured out. We're gonna give him 3 points for that, as he was able to verify 3 kills for the team. He had two on Times and 1 on Lynx. We're getting 3 kills for that, but they did get taken out. It was a great recovery after Times getting knocked out and completely respawned, but wasn't able to get back into it right there. You see, and they've actually got, oh, okay, another one right there. Good. So they got 4 points, as we can able to verify here. Stormhold also had 1 elim. We're going to give them a full 4 points there. Great verification from Times, earning himself 4 kills before the DC. So a little bit unfortunate of the server delay there, but sometimes that does happen. We'll be back into it. Yeah, a couple people have. Oh, wait, was that just you guys? Are you on Times' team? Yeah, I know you guys had issues earlier and then the other one. Restart your games, maybe? I don't know. It just happens. Yep. Coming over, and I believe that was Stormhold that was coming up talking to me, trying to get some clarification on the DC. It is real unfortunate, but sometimes that happens in a tournament setting, so nothing you really can do. Fortunately, though, we do have our another team coming in now. We've got It's Fighter 8 coming in as well, as he's be streaming from their point of view. Looks like we got Benjin, Elite Man, and Doc Tej coming in here and playing together on It's Fighter 8's Twitch channel. Thank you very much for everybody that is streaming. Allows us to get in here and see some gameplay and casting. Once again, all of these teams will be playing 7 games total, taking their 5 best games for points and seeing what they can do with it. Got a player here that has played a ton of games, had a lot of damage on their lifeline player here, so we'll see how good they can do here. Let's switch back over to Drunken Brit real quick while we get set up. Nick the Nerd already happy with that legendary armor right there. Not the best legendary item, but you got to take that extra 100 HP regardless. And Drunken Brit running a loadout that I really like, R301 G7 Scout, a little bit of extra range. I'd prefer the 301 R99. He does have that 6X on the Scout, so if they want to sit back and do some poke damage, they will have the opportunity to do so. Trying to decide if they want to make some swap outs, hanging out over here at Thunderdome, trying to play a little slowly, get a little bit farther in the game, get that victory that they need. Try to see how It's Fighter 8 or Elite Man 8 and their team will go. I'm going to get them entered into the score sheet here now as they are getting set up. Got Doc Tej, Benji, and Elite Man 8 dropping in hot right now. They got players with them, so let's see how they do off the bat right here. First time we've been able to see these players drop in the game. Thank you once again, like I said, to It's Fighter 8 for doing this stream for me. Hanging out, putting his computer under a little bit of stress to give us some nice entertainment. All right, had to get a quick drink there. I was dying. But right off the bat, they are getting this fight. Like I said, they were able to get one player knocked down, it looked like, but they did lose Benji in the process, and he got finished. They were able to take him out, though, as Doc Tej gets the final elimination, and he is the new kill leader. Doc Tej already coming off the bat with 4 kills on the board. So Doc slaying out on that lifeline. That was the player that I said earlier had a ton of points, or a ton of damage earned. So they were able to pick up his beacon. They're going to have to go get him the respawn. Was not able to get him back up before they got the finish off on him, but a great start. If they can get this recovery, they will be on their way to having a huge point game, as they already have 4 kills on the board. And Doc Tej moving quickly, going to that respawn beacon very quickly. You can see him on the minimap there. Almost there already. Try to see what they can get done. Times 101 still trying to get loaded back into their game. They're doing some resets on their computers and things as they're having some serious DC issues, getting a little bit upset about that, sadly enough. So we'll see how they get respawned. So we're just going to keep it right here on Doc Teej, Elite Man, and Benji. Got some other players rolling in here with streams. Awesome, awesome. We got everybody streaming. Thank you for the stream links, everybody. I will get you guys pulled up here. A quick fight here, though. Oh, no, Elite Man does get taken out very quickly right after the respawn, so they knew these players were coming in because of the respawn beacon. Elite Man trying to dodge around the respawn beacon while he's knocked down, doing a pretty good job at evasion. Took a little bit of damage. He knows he's got players down here. The Mirage trying to distract him a little bit. Mirage does get taken down. As Doc Teej very, very low on health, only 25 shield and about 5 HP on top of that, so extremely low. Benji trying to come around. He's getting good pings. The Wraith goes invis right there as Doc was trying to get a little bit of a snipe on him. I think that might be the last player on their team as Elite Man sitting here right next to the enemy Mirage. They're up top. Can't see the fight, unfortunately. And no, it will get taken out, so pings all over, but the Wraith came back and finished Elite Man off. So after this quick respawn screen here, we should be able to see the rest of this. He's going to give us a quick setting swap up. Get what you can figured out while you're knocked down. This is honestly a really good time to do this. Seems awkward for us when we're watching, but if you get knocked down, this is a great time to figure your settings out. Unfortunately, Benji gets taken out. It's going to be completely up to Doc Teej. He did have enough time to pop his lifeline ability, though, get himself healed back up to 50 shield. So he's sitting over 100 life now. It was scary for a long time. Able to get Benji recovered here. A banner sitting on the ground for Elite Man. They're going to have to get back to him very quickly if they want to bring him back into the game. But it looks like they're going to back off and try to retake this fight. As Benji gets taken out again, they got chased down extremely aggressively right there. The same Wraith chasing him all the way. Probably got his Mirage friend popped up as well. As I think the third player was taken out because Doc Teej has 5 kills now. So I think it's just Teej versus 2 right now. And they're going to chase him into this building. Is able to pick up a 301. So that should be pretty good. He's happy about that swap and some blue armor and a blue helmet. So he's a much better geared than he was coming into this building. Let's see what he can do with it. Again, Doc Teej with the 100,000 Season 1 damage and 352 Season 1 kills, rocking those Season 1 stats. Pops another healing drone, so this will pot him up to a full 175. Trying to eyeball, see if he can get down there in the next 8 seconds. Don't know if he's going to be able to get there or not. At this point, it's too late. He was trying to get the heal. But he'd take enough time to heal up instead of go and get at his player's banner. So he is going to be able to recover Benji, but they're sitting here guarding it, though. Unfortunately, not able to pull out his weapon because he was picking up the banner. So a little bit unfortunate. The Pathfinder chasing him down. He absolutely shreds him, though. Down to 75 life for Teej, but a Peacekeeper headshot will knock him out. So a good, valiant effort from the lifeline there on Doc Teej. Gets him 5 kills, gets him 5 points on the board. But a little bit unfortunate of an end right there. Took him a long time. You heard him complain a little bit about having to pick up that banner. That is a downside to recovering your teammate. You do get taken out for just a bit of time there, and that'll knock him out of the game. So I'm back over here to Times 101's point of view. We've also got the point of views from Lynx and Stormhold, so we might have to pull those up as well. Time's been doing us a pretty good job of getting us a nice viewpoint of what's going on in the game. While we're dropping in here, I'll take this opportunity to update some more scores, so give me just a moment here. Got scores coming in the background. Omegafied on their Game 3. Very close. They got a second place, but not close enough as it only earned them 2 kills as well. So Omegafied trying to get a victory points. Weren't able to lock it down, but they will get themselves 2 kills. We saw Elite Man got taken out. They had 5 kills thanks to Doc Teej, but no victory for them as well. So Game 1 in the books for Itsy Fighter 8. Or Elite Man 8, I should say. Now we see Lynx, Times, and Stormhold getting into engagement here right at the beginning. Times went into this building, picked up some heal kits, and was able to heal himself back up. Got an R99 Peacekeeper, looking very good for that close-range fight. Moves that red dot scope over to that R99 for a little bit more accuracy. Comes in the building, a big 102, finishes him off right there, and immediately gets the down player. Tries to go sneak outside that door, but isn't able to, so 1 point on the board for Times. Lynx get taken out in the background. Times trying to do some dipping and dodging with his Peacekeeper out. Gets out of the building, hits a big 105 with a close-up Peacekeeper right there, but he does get taken out by himself. Player wipes him as well with the ramp-up on that energy weapon. So Times does go down and wiped, but not before getting a kill and doing a massive 105, popping that white shield on that player. Lynx is knocked down as well, so it's going to be up to Stormhold. He's got this wingman out. It's going to be very low life. Another team has walked in as well now, so a second team going to push into this fight. Stormhold going to have to play very safely, not to get flanked. Trying to land shots with the wingman. Hits a big 45 and finishes him off. So one player does go down, and he's able to pick Lynx up. They'll be able to take enough time to maybe recover this banner of times, get him back to the respawn, and maybe this time they won't get DC'd out of the game. We'll see if they can get that banner and recovered. A good fight for them to take and win. They can get to a recovery beacon, which they're right next to a recovery beacon. So they should be able to pick times up here very, very quickly. Elite Man 8 dropping in. We see Drunken Brit gets taken out again. We see their score. So another game for them. No kills, unfortunately. No victory. Get taken out in 16th place right there. So an unfortunate game for Nick the Nerd, Drunken Brit, and Captain Trucidor. See where Benji, Doc, and Elite Man decide where they want to drop. Like they're going into a fairly aggressive drop. Oh, no, they go off their ping a little bit. They're going to come over here to the northeast side of the map. Come back to them if they get into a fight. Times was able to get respawn, got back to his loot, back to that R99 and Peacekeeper. Even picks up the shotgun bolt level 3, so that'll be nice on the Peacekeeper. Looks like somebody, I think, was running the Devotion, that energy weapon that was able to take Times out of the game so quickly. I don't know if they passed on it or picked it up. If you have enough ammo to support it, it can be a very powerful gun, but it does chew through that energy ammo, a pretty rare ammo to find in the first place. In the load screen for Drunken Brit, Nick the Nerd, and Trucidor, just trying to take a little quick break, get their breaths under control, get their heart rate under control, drop back in. Ooh, a nice purple loot tick here for Elite Man, able to take a purple backpack, so plenty of space. He's actually already wearing one, so Doc Tej or Benji be happy to pick up that nice purple backpack, have plenty of space for lots and lots of grenades or healing items. The times 101. Back in a fight again, it looks like. Or maybe not, just dropping off the... I thought Lynx just took a ton of damage, but he was already just hurt from that previous fight. So Times, the medic lifeline, being nice there, picking up that healing... or dropping off that healing drone. Is able to find another digital threat. We saw Times was deadly. Won the first game, actually, with his exact same setup. The Wingman R99, Wingman with that digital threat, being able to see through that smoke or caustic gas. So he's able to get the same... attachments that he had the first game, getting him in a good situation, except all three of these players, unfortunately, only with white armor. Only 50 extra health. Not as good of a situation as they were in before. Obviously, we can see Times doesn't even have a helmet. As I say that, there's a white helmet. Doesn't pick it up, however, though. Already thinking maybe he has a white helmet, just usually passing on those, but wasn't able to pick that one up, so a little bit unfortunate there. Might take a little bit of extra headshot damage. Stepping back over here to Doc Tej, Benji, and Elite Man. They're still down here, or I guess up here in the northeastern corner of the map, getting some loot in. Nice Phoenix kit pickup right there. A good red dot if he wants it, but goes ahead and passes on it. Just wants to keep the vanilla base sight on this Wingman. Looks like Drunken Brit and Nick are ready to drop in here now, as they are going to be loading in a Jumpmaster, heading, looks like maybe back towards a Thunderdome area. As the drop ship taking them right to it, and the loot is down there, so maybe one of them lucky enough to find that golden weapon sitting there waiting for him, fully stacked. Not a whole lot of action happening in these games. Remember, these are public matches, so anybody could get into a fight at any point in time. With all three of these teams just going a little bit slow in this game, wanting to get a little bit farther, maybe get some gear before they get jumping into their next round of engagements.
Likely people over here in Wetlands.
Teammates calling out some Wetlands kills over here. Teams trying to swap around weapons here. We've got some scouts going around, some skull piercer riflings for that extra headshot damage. Trying to decide what kind of loot they're going to want to share. Like Captain Nick and Drunk were all able to land safely. They did not go to the Thunderdome, close to market over here in the open field. Captain Trucidor switching up heroes here. He's now rocking the Gibraltar. Nick the Nerd still on his Bloodhound. Brit still on his Lifeline. Times, as always, still rocking that Lifeline. Stormhold still on Pathfinder, and Lynx still on Bangalore. Not too much changes over here. We heard Elite Man 8, Doc, and Benji talking about maybe they had players over here in the Wetlands. So I think they're heading that direction. Yes, they are, as they go underneath the giant Apex Legends sign. Trying to head towards Wetlands. Looks like Doc is taking some shots at somebody, so he is popping off shots. Let's see if he's able to get any knockdowns or take any damage himself. All right, Doc Teach taking quite a bit of damage. He's going almost down now to 10 health. Yeah, he's calling out the need help, need help. He's running backwards, going to try to pull these heroes back into Benji and Elite Man. Elite Man popping his ultimate here. He's got Beast of the Hunt is rolling for the next half a minute. Trying to see if he can spot anybody out right here. Teach was able to get back, gets both his health and his shields back up to full. He's going back into the fight again. Elite Man tried to get off a shot with the wingman, but he got popped very quickly right there. The other team was waiting for him. Teach trying to return fire, gets a knockdown, so they are one player down. As Doc Teach absolutely slaying out. Elite Man trying to get some peeks. Able to see players on the ground. Wasn't able to land any shots right there, but Doc Teach got all three of them. As 3 more elims for Teach, and he is just absolutely popping off right now. Looking very strong. Able to swap out for a quick blue body shield at full life, not having to waste those energy recharges. Looks like Elite Man going to take some time here and loot to decide what he needs. None of the other teams in an engagement yet, as Nick the Nerd, Brit, and Trucidor all still looting. Same with Link, Stormhold, and Times. The only team we've seen get into engagement so far is Elite Man, Doc, and Benji. We saw Doc Teach destroying and taking out a whole team almost by himself.
It does. It attaches. It heals. Tyler, you need to heal if you have a here.
I think on this team as well, we've got Elite Man 8 and Benji, both pretty new players, and their friend here, Doc Teach, an experienced player, kind of show them the ropes just a little bit. Oh, we do finally see some engagement here. They got walked up on, actually. Times and Link both getting taken out very quickly here as Stormhold is all the way knocked out. Link's very low life. Times trying to do some big damage here. Puts in 88 damage onto that player. Comes up. He was trying to finish him, but he stops him just in time. Takes out the Pathfinder. No grapple punch today. As a little bit of a greed play coming out from the enemy Pathfinder. Trying to go for the finisher play, but Times came in and saved him. Now there's another player here. Times able to walk up behind him. He only got white armor, but Time's getting flanked pretty hard. Good maneuverability up and around on these buildings here. He's trying to swing out just a little bit. No, and he gets taken out from behind with the Peacekeeper. So Time's not able to get where he wanted to on the wraparound. Taken out in the doorway. And that is going to do it for all 3 of them. Able to lock down 3 eliminations right there. Number 6 for them on the board. So 3 more points, but no more victory. They get taken out very quickly. Walked up on the first 2 players, got taken out very fast, and then Times tried to put up valiant effort, but wasn't able to. We also see the very end of Nick, Trucidor, and Drunken Brit as they get taken out. We see their final score, if they were able to get any kills. Doesn't look like they were. Brit didn't grab the screenshot, but I don't think he's in charge of screenshots. But I don't think they got any eliminations as they got taken out pretty early in that game. Times and Storehold going to draw right back into it. So let's keep it on Tej, Benji, and Elite Man as they are rolling in. Remember, this is the same game that we saw Tej get the 3-man wipe all by himself. So Doc Tej, the player to look out for. Keep an eye on that top right area of the screen for the kill feed, as you're going to see Doc Tej on the left-hand side a lot. He's been absolutely annihilating people. All right.
Alright, there's 5 squads left.
Curious as to what happened.
Might be able to hear Elite Man talking right there. They got 5 squads remaining, so only 4 other squads. That means if you hear the last gunfight, there's a pretty good chance that could turn into the final battle, as the audio tracking in this game is quite far. You can hear shots from a very far away. So if they start hearing gunfights,
Oh, yeah.
they might get pretty far. It sounded like they might have 5, because I think Benji just said he has 2, and I think Doc Tej has 3. They got 5 points on the board right now, I think.
Are you hiding
Elite Man trying to get into his menu to check things. He is a console player, so he did say he plays with a controller, which is totally fine. He's just trying to get used to his controls right now. There he goes, trying to fix something up right here. Yep. Wants to up or lower his sensitivity just a little bit. He was just a little bit crazy on his controller sensitivity, getting that right where he wants it. Doc Tej pushed out way in front of them on the lifeline. The strong player on this team. He had eyes on enemy players as they were walking into this clearing, calling out that they're on the ship, and now they are in an engagement. So there is 3 out of the 5 enemy teams. There's only 2 other teams in this map that they don't know about. See if they can track him down.
Yeah, we did.
It's vulturing.
It is.
Gonna come in here and get a nice cleanup KS, do a little bit of clean sweep janitorial business on this final couple of teams.
Do not shoot. Ow, he sees me. That's cool.
Unfortunately, it sounds like Tej was spotted trying to do a little bit of a slow play there, calling out the don't shoot, but he got shot himself. So it's going to be a little bit tougher for them to know where it's at now. Elite Man checking his surroundings right there. Nobody located with the Bloodhound sniff.
The guy that I hit.
Oh, a big snipe coming out right there from a Twitch TV player. Tej gets rocked from the triple take, shooting him right out of the ship. And Doc Tej is going to be able to get picked up and recovered, but not before getting blown out in one shot right there. 175 to the dome will do it. Elite Man popping Beast of the Hunt. He's got his ultimate out. Players coming across the zip line right there. He's got eyes on him. Benji got pushed up very aggressively, and he's getting hit from the top of the building now as well, and that'll do it really fast. All three of them get taken out. Unfortunately, that just opened up an opportunity when we saw Tej get headshot with that sniper rifle, and he got taken down very fast. But really unfortunate there. One player goes down, and the rest of the team pushed in, and that is going to do it for them. I think that was their third game right there, because they've got up to 4 remaining that they could play in. Not a whole lot of players, not a whole lot of action happening on these other 2 streams. Like everybody just kind of getting looted back up. A brand new drop here for Times, Lynx, and Stormhold, as they got 20 squads remaining. Nobody's been knocked out of the match yet. So brand new drop. Looks like I got this whole area to loot for free. No armor on Stormhold or Lynx yet, but tons of opportunity and time to do so. Similar situation for Trucido, Nick, and Drunken Brit. They also just landed. No guns for Brit, but he does have a loot tick. Didn't punch it, decided to just blow one of the grenades. And unfortunately, I think he got a turbocharger out of that. Not what you'd want out of a golden tick, but picked it up nonetheless, as he's still looking for his first weapon of the game over here in the wetlands area. Just trying to loot through some buildings. Still not able to find a weapon. Pretty unfortunate for him. I know he's looted a couple of buildings and just not able to lock anything down yet. Looks like Lynx, Times, and Storm still able to take their time and loot up, and nobody chasing after him. Itsy Fighter 8 getting loaded back into their next match. As like I said, I think they're going on game 3 or 4. They got a little bit of a late start as they were waiting for their third and final player. But again, for this tournament format, you're just playing public lobbies, so you can just play your 7 games at your leisure, quick or as slow as you'd like to play them. I'm trying to find out, okay, where I had audio at. Looks like I had Drunken Brit audio turned on. Like, getting loaded in here for Elite, Benji, and Tej. Trying to keep an eye out on each one of these players. Maybe I can find out where the action's going to be. Got another character change, or another legend change from Trucido. Was running that Gibraltar last game, down to the Wraith this game. Can't remember what game he started with the very first game, but a couple of different hero changes. No hero changes for Times' team. Lynx still on that Bangalore. Storm still on the Pathfinder. Times never ever going to change off of the Lifeline. Storm now taking a ton of damage, however, right as I switch over to him, so a good swap. Stormhold taking massive damage. He already had no armor on him, so he takes about 75 just straight health damage, and he's going to have to try to get out of there safely now. Right where they landed, so they took a little bit too long over here as Lynx and Times had moved out of the area. But Stormhold was still lagging behind a little bit, and they got walked up behind. Lynx getting into a firefight right there with some Pathfinder, but Times up top has a great visualization. He's got a ton of damage on that player right there, probably about 50 health damage inside that smoke. Not able to finish him off, though, as Lynx in a scary situation below. Times just trying to keep this high ground, stay way up high, make sure he has an uphill advantage. Jumps off right here aggressively, going to try to help Lynx out before he gets finished off. Players might be looking for Times coming his direction. Pushes through the fire grenade and everything, gets the knockdown and the finish immediately, as I think Stormhold was the one on the other side who took out a player, so they each get one in an immediate finish right there. A great aggressive push. That was a little bit risky as he jumped through the fire grenade, but he was able to finish off that kill very quickly and efficiently. Puts 1 point on the board, gets himself some new body armor, back to 175 HP. Drops a healing kit for Lynx, so that should get him back to 100 HP as well. little bit of a loot package drop for that team that pushed in behind them. Like we said earlier, Storm got opened up on pretty aggressively, but they were able to recover. Times came back to help out, and loot is now theirs. Still nothing really happening for Elite, Benji, and Tej as they just landed, trying to get some loot on. Oh, we see Britt. Once again, Britt, Nick the Nerd, and Trucidor. They're stuck in this middle circle zone area. A self-revive golden shield for Britt, but no way he's going to be able to get that off as he does finally get taken down, wiped out. Britt not happy. Going to be, I think, up to Nick the Nerd, the last one standing right here. See if he can put anything together. Oh, excuse me, up to Trucido. Comes in with the auto shotty. The Eva 8 does a ton of damage to that lifeline there. Not able to finish her off, and the reload just too long. So down they will go. No kills for the three of them, unfortunately. 14 out of 20, and that'll be the end for them. I think they got a couple games left over. Nick the Nerd not sent me any screenshots yet as he is saving them for the end. He's going to send them to me all at once. Another rough game for the trio there. A little bit of a slower start once again for Tej, Benji, and Elite Man. They were trying to make sure that they land in a little bit a less of aggressive area. Plenty of space to get looted up and find the gear that they would want.
It's not a bad gun. I'll give you my energy.
Trying to decide which guns they all would want. Try to keep it here as I think this is the team that's farthest in the game right now. Times, Link, and Stormhold with 10 squads remaining. I think they got 2 kills on the board, 1 for Times, 1 for Lynx, as they were able to split that crew up earlier. Some great purple attachments right there. Shotgun bolt, barrel stabilizer, and a select fire receiver all inside that room. So Times gets pretty lucky on the attachment. Didn't need any of them, but good pings and good call-outs for his teammates there. All players with blue armor right now, walking around with that 175 HP. Oh, a wingman here. Oh, he already has a wingman. Times already has the wingman, but was able to pick up some extra heavy armor. And they were maybe a little bit caught off guard, maybe just not worried about it, but the zone does catch up to them and starts doing a little bit of damage. They've got about a 45-second run with only 25 seconds on the clock, but they do have a zip line here, so Stormhold is able to get them a nice zip line. It's not going to make it all the way in there, but with a little bit of help from the hill and the slide mechanic in Legends, he might be able to just barely get back in that edge. Going to quick slide back into it. He's very, very close, and down this hill he will go, and this should get him back into the zone. So a little bit of damage for Times, but nothing. A lifeline can't heal back up. He's also got a couple bandages right there that he could pop if he wanted to, and down into River Center they will go. 3.5 minutes to decide where they're going to go for the next ring, as that was the first circle of the map. Take a quick peek over here to the other team. Tej, Benji, and Elite Man 8. Still not a whole lot going on. Trying to just play a little slow, find another stream. Looks like Britt might be either done playing all 7 games or just resetting his stream really quickly. But that was a pretty fast 7 games if that was 7. We'll have to get some confirmation here shortly from Nick. Times with the lifeline med drone. Gets himself back up to 100 HP. No issues there. No wasting of resources. Just a short little cooldown for the next 45 seconds or so. Got an Octane launch pad right here they're able to use, so they know they got an enemy Octane somewhere close by. Maybe trying to track him down and find out where this player has run off to. Oh, Times was able to locate somebody. Right as I tab off, I heard the shot, so Bangalore in enemy territory right here. Hits him, blind fires through the smoke. Doesn't even have a digital threat right there. So Times, just with the intuition, is able to put in about 28 damage. Not able to land his normal accuracy right there, but some chip damage through the smoke nonetheless. Eva 8 pushing up aggressively right there. Player got golden armor. Not very much damage on him. Lifeline down to about half health, though. Times with the great tracking through the jump. Takes him out with the hip fire. 150 damage, and down that player. That player's at 10 HP now. Times pushed up aggressively. Knows he's low. Gets the knockdown in the quick finish as well. 2 players will be down, and I think Lynx got the 3rd. They got the champion squad as well, and they are feeling good. Gold loadout for Times. As he got gold backpack with the faster, crazy fast heal now with the lifeline gold backpack. He's going to be able to heal like a madman. The golden armor and the digital threat on the wingman is so far favorite combination of weapon choice that we've seen him use so far. And running the R301, so a little bit more range than that normal R99, but that's still that quick, light ammo fire. Link's also able to get himself a nice little armor upgrade, getting that purple armor up to 200 HP. Stormhold still on that blue armor, but probably got himself some nice attachments as there is bodies galore here on this hill for them to pick and loot through. As we tab over here real quick, we see Elite Man 8 able to get some loot as these players still taking it slow. No eliminations on the board for them yet, but they are able to take some time and get some more loot. All of them above 175 HP now at least. Go back to Times and crew here. They might be getting to their next engagement as only 3 enemy squads remain, because they've got 4 on the board, obviously. Sounds like they do have players up top here as Stormhold backed off. Looks like he was able to pick up some purple armor for himself, so now all of these players at 200 HP, that's going to put them in a great position. Times, like I said, once again with that gold backpack and the lifeline ability, can heal extremely, extremely quickly now. I want to say with the gold backpack and the lifeline passive, you can pop a normal 10-second Phoenix kit in about 6.5 seconds. It's extremely fast. If Times is able to bob and weave and not get taken down too quickly, he'll be able to stay in some long combat fights. Be able to peek in, do a little bit of damage, peek back out, get some quick healing back off, and go back in. He is able to locate a player, hits 2 great shots, make that 3 for 41 damage each from a long distance with that digital threat on the wingman. Here we go with that quick healing, just that 1.5 second shield cell. A great caustic throw. That caustic ultimate was a good long toss, and he did quite a bit of damage right there, so he knows where these players are hiding behind these pillars for just a short amount of time. But that's not going to stop Times, as he does have that digital threat. He does, though, just immediately slide into that arc star, so pretty unfortunate. Takes 100 damage right there off his shield, but once again, the lifeline golden backpack combo hits that entire shield battery in just 2.5 seconds. Absolutely incredible. Some great long distance. Pops the purple armor again. 3 shots for 41 each off the wingman. Now this player's pushing up. It's going to be scary. Times trying to get some damage and not able to do it with the wingman, but he is able to switch over to the R301. Takes him out. 1 knockdown on the board for this team now, and that's going to force the enemy players to attempt to push up and help now. 1 player up on the hill. Time's going to try to hit those shots again. Breaks the armor 1 more time. That's the 3rd time he's broken that guy's purple armor. He's got to be mad. And he pushes up, gets the wipeout on that player. He's got 1 more inside right there. They're going to trade back and forth with automatic weapons. 100 damage. Pushes up with the wingman, trying to get the hip fire blows, and he does get it, but he gets taken out from the enemy up on the hill. Some good pings. He's going to slide into the building here to protect himself. Lynx gets taken down as well. It's going to be all up to Stormhold to try and get back in here and res his teammates. Times knows the other enemy player is down here, so I think it's up to Storm to get down here and get the res. Is he going to be able to make it slide in, though? No, and he will get taken out. Somebody has a golden shield. They'll be able to self-revive. As not everybody goes down, Lynx has the self-revive, so he's going to try to come up. Times will get finished out now as the Caustic came in and finished him. But Lynx is going to be able to recover himself. Might be able to get down here and finish off this Caustic. If he's aggressive enough, he's going to be respawning with only 25 HP. Lynx is up, but he gets taken out from above. The Caustic pushed back up. Got him, though. Wipes him out. Takes a little bit of damage from the grenade, but he is able to finish the crew off right there. 3 players down. Only 2 other squads remaining. Might be able to come back down here and revive Stormhold. Looks like he's going to be able to. So Lynx, can he get it before the grenade goes off? He does pick him up. Stormhold still somehow alive, but immediately Lynx gets taken down by the grenade, so the timing on that was absolutely perfect. Players poking inside now as they're from above. They've got him pinched on both sides, looking through this grate. They push down on him, and they will finally take him out. So a good opportunity and recovery. Puts them 9 eliminations on the board. Was not able to get the victory right there, but a great long fight and a good recovery. Put some points on the board for him. That was just an intense fight right there. Getting knocked down, the self-revives, the revive during the grenade, and almost making it out of there alive. Not quite enough to get them to the win. While that was happening, though, unfortunately, we saw Elite Man 8 gets taken out. I'm not sure if that's the rest of his team or not, so we're going to swap over here as the kill screen. So Elite Man 8, the only one down. It's up to Benji and Tej as they're in a close quarters combat. They were able to take out 1 enemy Bloodhound right here. Tries to push through the door, but not able to because the enemy teammates on the other side covering. Grenades are coming in. Doc Tej from above, trying to protect him as he's up top on these steps. This is Doc Tej's point of view here. Gibraltar with that big shield is able to push up very aggressively and take him out. The Wraith pushing in as well onto Benji, and all 3 of them will go down. The self-revive, though, for Doc Tej, but not going to be enough. I don't think. Tej might be able to get the self-revive. Looks like he is going to be able to get it off. These are 2 enemy teams fighting each other, but no, finally the other team does see him. and that's going to take him off. So no eliminations for that team there, and that'll get them wiped out, unfortunately, as we come in just a bad time for the spectator curse. It does look like Britt is done, and as we have a quick break here, guys, I'm going to throw it to a quick AFK screen, get a drink of water, and update some scores for our players. Thank you very much for anybody that's watching. This is KCGameOn number 86 with our Apex Legends Squads tournament. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back in just a couple minutes as these players drop back in for their final game. Getting back into the game as we see Elite Man 8, Benji, and Tej already dropping in. I think Times and them are going to be queuing up. I think they've got 2 more games for Times and crew. I'm not sure how many more games we've got for Elite Man and Tej, but they are getting into an aggressive fight right off the start here. Elite Man only with the small SMG off the bat, trying to back out safely on this Pathfinder. Checking his buildings as they're coming in. Able to do 30 damage right there to the blue armor. Actually popped the blue armor and did 13 more damage to health, but he's getting flanked from behind now. Another player is pushing aggressively. It's a big caustic. A lot of damage, but he's trying to sneak inside here, but isn't able to take him out. The Eva 8 is going to knock him out, and he will get bled very quickly here as he's got no knockdown shield. So Elite 8 will go down. It's going to be up to Tej and his partner to try and see if they can recover him. Benji up top. Did take a little bit of damage. He has a 50 shield. He saw players go inside right here. And Tej trying to push up from behind. Tej actually getting flanked as well. He got the Peacekeeper out, though. He's going to be good for close quarters combat. Oh, a great opportunity to hit this headshot right here on the lifeline. Misses the first one, but hits the second one. And down he will go. Gets the immediate finish on him as well. That's going to make it a 2v2. And still about 45 seconds remain to recover the banner of Elite Man. Oh, we saw Benji just right on top of this Caustic. The Caustic didn't know where he was, and he was able to knock him out. So 2 kills for Benji, 1 for Tej, and that will be the trio. It sounds like they might have another team coming in now. More grenades running in. They've got 30 seconds to recover this banner. It is. It's another team. He's able to get a quick finish, though, onto that player. So they got 1 knockdown right there. Trying to confirm the kill for the points. And it's a madhouse as Benji and Tej trying to see what they can get done. Following him in. That might be 2 more teams. As Tej with the Peacekeeper trying to bait him into this little building here. Doesn't want to take that long-range fight. And Benji trying to get over to get a nice flank. He is able to come right behind him, though. The Lifeline knows he's there, though. He wasn't able to hit him because of the door. Lifeline goes up on the building. Some good verticality movement here from the Lifeline. Benji able to take him out. A great shot. Blocked right up on top of him and popped him out. So some great slaying here from Benji and Tej. We saw Elite Man get taken out early in this fight. Oh, another team. That's the one I thought that was still fighting. So Benji does get taken out finally here. A full other team. And see what Tej can do by himself. 2 kills already on the board. Trying to move outside and around. This might be 2 more teams at this point. It's definitely a full squad. Tej going to have to pull out some magic here to get the 3v1 to happen. But it might even be another squad. There's been quite a bit of combat. He's waiting for him to come up these steps. He's going to try to bait him up here. He saw the Pathfinder leap past right there. There he is, lights into him right there. 30 damage, but the Pathfinder pushing up very aggressively with the EVA 8. Now he's got a pistol as well, it looked like, able to Wraith form out of there. Going to try to maybe come over here and snag the banner for later. A good check of his 6. Make sure, oh yes, Pathfinder is pushing aggressively up on him and teammates. And he's not able to get him taken out. So the 3v1, they were able to flank very well. And Doc Teej not able to work it out. But a good fight right there as they had multiple teams back to back to back. And they were able to stick it out as long as possible. Up here at Repulsor for Lynx, Stormhold, and Times. Another slow start for them. Doesn't seem like they've landed with another team as there's only 17 squads remaining. So they didn't land immediately on a team. Should have plenty of loot to split between themselves. Oh, some blue body armor and a purple tick for Times. Going to upgrade that blue body armor into a purple and leave 2 blues right there. So everybody should be at least 175 HP here very shortly. Those 2 body armors sitting right on top of each other. And a nice purple barrel stabilizer for that R99. Times rocking his favorite loadout of the Wingman R99. A longbow for anybody that might want some long-range shots. That nice 5-round sniper rifle. Loading back in here for Elite Man 8, just trying to take a quick little peek at what might be going on. Got more scores rolling in, so let me update those real quick. Right. Scores coming in. Gonna need scores from Nick and Drunken and Elite Man and Teej. Omegafy, WRX, and Faven doing a good job getting me their scores. Right now, Times and Stormhold and Lynx absolutely leading the pack right now. They've been doing very good on their kills. Even when they got DC'd, they still had 4 points on the board before they got DC'd. So feeling real good of their chances right now in this Apex tournament. I'll have to get the camera out and show off the... actually, that's a good time. Let me grab that real quick. We're going to show off the beautiful trophies that we've got. While we've got some downtime here, have to excuse the way I look. It's I'm a little sweaty over here. I'm getting pretty hot sitting here casting. But while we've got some downtime, I'll make sure that I don't miss the Elite Man 8 drop. They're dropping in here quickly. But let's switch over to the camera real quick. I'm going to show off these beautiful trophies we've got mid-game here. This is what the players are playing for. They're beautiful 3D printed first place June 8th KCGameOn Apex Legends trophies. And they are quite, I mean, they're quite sturdy and nice and pretty. I love these trophies. They're super awesome. So shout outs to Nick the Nerd for getting those put together for everybody. Absolutely love all the physical goodies we get for trophies here. The shield potions for the Fortnite tournament, the golden pans for PUBG, and the 3D printed Apex trophies for Apex Legends, obviously, as we're playing for now. And right now, as I said a little moment ago, it sounds like Times and crew in the first place position to take that. Looking very strong, and have to have some strong performances from other players here for the last few games. Trying to hear a little bit of what the teams might be talking about. Get a little bit of team comms. Not too much going on. Pretty decent drop here for Elite Man 8 and crew. Doc Cheege with that purple armor already. Benji with the blue. An alternator here for Elite Man 8. Picks up a nice Peacekeeper, though, so that'll be a good swap out. Strong, popular shotgun. No damage drop-off in Apex Legends, so if you're able to get the precision choke for this shotgun, it can potentially become a shotgun sniper rifle. Has some serious range on it, and the spread pattern not very large. Not a whole lot of action coming, though, here. Trying to wait, see what we can find. Another good loadout here for Times. He's getting really lucky. He's got once again, Wingman with the digital threat and the R99. This is definitely Times' favorite weapon combo, and he's been able to pick this up in 3 or 4 of the games tonight, so feeling very, very strong. Paying off the Apex Legends devs to get him hooked up for this KCGameOn event. trying to decide what their next point or next movement will be. You see on the map, Stormhold was able to let the team know where the next zone is going to be. Times now all by himself up here. He is pushed very far away from his team and aggressively pushes into this player. You got a Pathfinder right on him now. Pathfinder with no armor, though, so Times might be feeling pretty confident about this. Does a ton of damage. The knockdown will happen right there, so Pathfinder down. It's going to be a 1v2 for Times, and he already lit up that other player. Sees the third player coming from a distance and tries to hit him with the wingman, but wasn't able to land the shots that he wanted. Trying to push up into that second player that he'd wounded earlier in the fight. Pushes aggressively onto this Wraith. The Wraith didn't expect it. A lot of return fire, though. Times trying to wiggle and dance. More damage on the Wraith. Wraith is about half life. Times going to try to finish her off, and he's able to. So now he's going to see if he can get out of here safely as the third player is coming. Looks like a second team came up from behind and got the finish on the teammate or on the enemy that Times was trying to kill. He's got a Phoenix kit right here. The lifeline with the healing is very fast, but he's just trying to hide. Get back up to that 200 HP. Looks like Stormhold and Lynx are going to be into this battle very soon now as they're coming up across the river. So this is the second team. Lynx and Stormhold getting into an engagement with that team that was shooting Times earlier. They got him pinched right here in the corner, and it's going to be a slaughterhouse as they just pin him right in the corner. Nothing they can do. They were trying to hide with the lifeline ability with the med kit right there, but wasn't able to do it. A good revive here from Times with the shield. Plenty of loot, but they are pinned down in the river now as they've got another team above them. So surrounded right now, a good knockdown right there from Stormhold was able to save the team from getting flanked in. So these teammates firing on all cylinders right now. They've taken out 3 squads so far. Stormhold getting into engagement, though. He gets taken out. Time's going to try to wrap around and get the nice flank on him. Able to flank onto the legendary armor. Lynx pushing in from the left. Time's on the right. Trying to zig and zag. As much damage as you can. Another team on the other side of the river. That is another different, separate team. A heads-up play right there from Times to pick up that full shield off the body, but he takes a ton of damage from grenades right there. Finishes off the player that was underneath. He's going to try to get the finish for the kill, but he wasn't able to do it before his teammate comes and knocks him out. Not able to lock down the extra point on the board, but a valiant effort from all 3 of them, because that was a back-to-back-to-back-to-back fight right there, and they were to take out as many as they could. Times, the very aggressive player, 571 damage and 2 kills. Did what he could. Looks like we got Benji and Elite Man also got taken out, so we have to wait for them to get back into the load screen. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to throw it to an AFK screen, try to get some more scores updated for you. Be right back. Game on 86 Apex. All right, guys, just a short break as we're going to get back into the action. We're back on Elite Man 8, Tej and Benji's point of view here as they're landing out here in the Thunderdome, trying to get back into the game. I haven't gotten very many of their screenshots yet, so I'll have to get their total scores as we go forward. We've seen a couple of the games ending in pretty medium kills. They've had 4 kills, 5 kills, stuff like that. Haven't seen very many 10, 11, 12s, or very many double digits in general, but
It just has slightly better. It has like a better attribute.
we have seen a couple of their 4 and 5 kill games. We're going to need some of their screenshots so I can start tallying up their points. Because right now, looking at the points with the screenshots that I've received, I'm Stormhold and Lynx pulling way ahead right now. But like I said, we're still missing some screenshots from some players. So we'll have to catch up with that as the points start racking in and I start filling out the scoreboard some more. I believe this is Times' crew 6 games, so they've got 2 more. Remember, we're going to take the 7 games. We're going to take the top 5 points out of those 7 games. So you got 2 flub games in case you get a DC or you get killed right off the bat. So we're giving you two games to flub on and take your top 5, and this will be Times' 6th game. We'll have 1 more after this and see if they can put together, maybe remove some of their lower scores from earlier. Let's see. Looking at Times scores, they haven't had too many games where they flubbed super hard. They have 1 game, it looks like. Yeah, 1 game where they had 3 kills. So that is their lowest right now, is a 3-kill game for Times. So if they can't wipe a squad, this game will be mute. But if they can get a couple of squad wipes, they will just continue to increase their points as we're going to replace those lowest scores with the next best ones. Avon sending me some screenshots. There's some points for them. So let me load up some more points for Omegafied. They were able to lock down another game. I think that is it for them. We'll have to go back through and tally up some of their top points. See if that was their 7th game or not.
Oh, yeah.
With the choke on it, you can hit them across the back.
Definitely here. And second.
Right, a little bit distracted here. Trying to update some points. Not a whole lot going on Elite Man 8, but we do see Times already getting into engagement. So let's swap back over to them real quick. Let me mute that on their screen. Times is already able to get a knockdown, but not able to secure the kill at the moment. You see Lynx already gotten taken out and finished as well. Times trying to secure his kill right here. Not able to. He gets flanked from behind. He's going to have to swip around with that EV8. Player jumping right up on top of him with the triple take, and Times will go down. He broke his shield, but not able to finish him off. So it's going to be up to Stormhold to see what he can get up to. 2 players down. Both of them got wiped out. And I think Stormhold on the Pathfinder. He is. Hits him with the scout from afar. He's just trying to confirm that kill for 1 point. But, again, as we saw their other high scores, you got to kill their other high scores. It's not going to matter because their lowest score right now is 3 points. And even if they get this finish, it's only going to be worth 1 point. So just due to the scoring of the tournament, this final elimination won't matter too much. It looks like they are trying to pick him up, though. Times trying to give Stormhold some recovery here. He picked up both their banners, and now he's going to try to revive them, though. Oh, he's turning around now. He knows he's got a player. He's not confident in his abilities, saying he's going to lose the fight. Got the elimination, so Times was able to get 1 bleed out, and now Storm going to be running for his life. He's got like 4 HP right now. A good leap with the grapple. Grapple first, then the jump, gave him some distance. He's going to try to make it all the way to a recovery beacon and bring his teammates back into the game. Able to figure or find a nice 50 HP shield right there and some light ammo. The light ammo we heard him complain about earlier. He didn't have any ammo at all. He's going to try to get up here to this recovery beacon. Grapple his way up with the Pathfinder ability and get this respawn. Bring Times and Link both back into the fight. While that's happening, let's check on Elite Man 8's game. Look, they were getting to an engagement, and they did win, it looks like. So I'm sure they've got 3 points on the board out here in the desert and going through some loot there. So we missed it a little bit. But Stormhold able to respawn both Lynx and Times. We're going to see if this other enemy team is going to be pushing in aggressively on the respawn ship or not. Stormhold able to find himself a purple armor as well. So no healing medical items at all for Storm, but fortunately he does have a lifeline on this team. Able to locate a blue armor shield right off the bat too, and a wingman. So Times, even while getting respawn, still bringing that luck with him and feeling very strong. And this could be a potential for a huge recovery. We see Times was able to get that bleed out earlier. The 1 points on the board. And Times, if I know him personally, he's going to be hungry. And just like that, he's going to be going right back into this fight. He's going to say, you can give me an opportunity to let my teammate get out of there and respawn me? I'm coming for you. Misses a couple shots with his wingman, though. He's got another teammate right on here. He's trying to hit him with just the vanilla wingman, but the player isn't able to hit him. That lifeline hitbox is very small, but he took the grapple right there, and the grapple made it an easy pickings because he takes 75 HP off the bat, not able to recover that. He's got no shield batteries. Drops the healing item for Stormhold, but they've got grenades all around him. Times at about 40 HP now. He's running for his life, trying to get out of there. Storm will get taken out. Just absolutely melted through that 100 armor. Times with no heals, low ammo, no shield. Tries to get out and is going to have to reset this fight. Link's getting pushed up on aggressively, as you can hear in the background. Times tries to jump back down, pushes in to help his teammate. Long distance shots from the classic wingman, iron sights. Not able to locate anything. Push right up on his teammate right there. Gets one knockdown, 100 headshot right off the bat. Just absolutely drops him. But now he's out in the zone and he's got no healing. He's got to rely on his ability. Not going to be up for another 18 seconds, however. So he might just bleed out here in the zone. I don't know if he's going to die in 15 seconds or not. He's able to recover some banners if he wants. No, he gets taken out from across the river. Not able to get it down. In a good, long fight. Tried to recover a couple of times, but they weren't able to put it together. And 1 point on the board. That is going to be their lowest score so far, and they've got one game remaining. Just as I tab back over here, though, Elite Man 8, this is going to be their second fight of the game. Great shots from the EVA 8. Takes out the Pathfinder. He's got a player right above him now. Going to drop right down on him. Another Pathfinder.
Oh, I killed the kill leader.
Takes him out and immediately gets the knockdown and the finish. He'll be up to Doc Teej as Benji gets taken out. Teej dancing back and forth. He's doing really good at strafe shots right there. Didn't take any damage. Going to try to pick up his teammate. You can hear grenades all around him as they're trying to blow up that building. They were able to blow the door off, but didn't do any damage to him as Benji, very low HP. Now it's going to be up to Teej. Teej with the wingman trying to hit the Pathfinder. I feel like he was on a couple of those shots. Looks like he did get the knockdown and just some weird spectator registration. Grenade inside. He immediately calls it out and gets out of there. Benji took some damage, however. More grenades coming in. They were thirsty for these kills. They got one player on the ground. Tries to throw an arc star into that building. Maybe flank him out a little bit. Trying to see if he's going to come out of the right side of the building. They got Bloodhound scented right there as well, so now they know somebody's on their way. He's trying to heal back up to the full 175. I think he saw a player on his left. He does. There's a Wraith over there on the left. I'm not sure if he spotted him or not. But there was a Wraith wrapping out or outside this left side of this building, directly west in front of him. We hear Benji getting Beast of the Hunt as well. Player in the background is knocked down. Teej trying to get the wipe. They do get one of the finish right there and the recovery. Oh, player comes out from the building now. It's a Mirage. A lot of damage on him as the shields go down and health. So a finish. Good flank from Benji right there. Doc Teej got a little bit spooked as that door opened and that Mirage just came out swinging. But good help from his teammate, and they were able to take him out. 3 eliminations on the board for Teej. Looking pretty good for this team right now. If they're able to get to this beacon or get to this recovery station,
there's still more. And
pull Elite Man back up and out. You hear the call out from Teej saying there's still more. There's got to be other players around this area now. Got 2 other squads in the whole game, so they are top 3 right now, trying to get this victory for the extra 6 points. The way the scoring system is working at KCGameOn, 1 victory equals 6 points, which is equal to 6 kills. So getting the victory is worth 2 squad wipes. There's one of the 2 teams right there. Benji takes a lot of damage, but not before returning some fire. Teej was able to get 28 health damage onto that player that pushed in, and he's going up aggressively as the Wraith. Going to try to push in, knows the players on the other side of that building. Now he's up top. Great heads-up play to stay back right there. They got good flanks coming from all around. Can Teej back up fast enough to handle this? Benji does go down. The players are flanking very well. Pathfinder right there. Another player on the right side. Gets the knockout on the Pathfinder. He's got an opportunity now, 1v2. This other team might come in and flank as well. It might help him out, the other enemy team. T just has to Wraith form out of there as he's down to about 70 HP, no shield. Even pops his ultimate to try to zone out. Got a little bit of a faster move speed. They have not finished Benji off yet, so if he's able to maybe sneak around here and get Benji back up, goes ahead and just has a sneaky little hideaway tuck spot. Needs to get back and heal himself up. He's got the shield battery out. It's going to be a nice, fresh 100 HP. He's going to be getting pushed out of this ring as well, so this is going to be very awkward very quickly. He does have a Wraith portal he could dive through, but they might be waiting for him. Could be a dangerous situation. I think he hears people coming through the Wraith portal, and he does. 90 damage right off the bat to that player that was unfortunate enough to come through the portal, and he hurt him. More flanking in now. Another 90 damage. They finally get the wipe onto Tej as well as his teammate Benji. It's going to put them 7 points on the board. So not a bad opportunity. They had the chance to take the victory right there, but weren't able to seal it out. Just got picked off a little bit too quickly there, one by one.
Nice.
And 7 points on the board for Elite Man, Benji, and Doc. Brought back to Times, Lynx, and Stormhold here. This is their 7th and final game. Their opportunity to replace one of their lower scores. Their 6th game, their weakest game of the day so far. Seeing what they can do for game number 7. They need at least 3 points or more, which is 3 kills or more, to be able to replace one of their scores. I'm sure they're looking for a second victory. We've only seen 1 victory so far tonight, and it was from this squad. And it was their first game of the night as well. So opening up strong, first game, getting them to victory, and none since then. So everybody tonight struggling a little bit. Got 4 teams playing tonight. We're watching one right now, Times, Stormhold, and Lynx. We have another 2 teams that have wrapped up their 7 games. One of those teams being Omegafied, WRX Kid, and Faven. They wrapped up their 7. Nick the Nerd, Drunken Brit, and Captain Trucido, we saw them on stream earlier. They wrapped up their 7. We got the other streamer, It's Spidey 8. It's actually going to be Elite Man 8, Doc Tej, and Benji. I think they're on their 5th or 6th game. They started a little bit behind everybody else, and they've been taking it pretty late. A lot of top 4, 3, 2 finishes for Elite Man 8, so they'll be finishing a little bit later than the other players. Looks like actually that... Oh, no, I just paused the stream. So let me get a quick refresh here for Elite Man 8. Make sure we're not missing any of the action. That might be it, actually. That might have been their 7 games, and I just missed a couple of them. We'll have to see if I can get screenshots from them. So we might be wrapping up here quickly, because this could be the last game of the night. And Times' team feeling strong. I mean, they are ahead quite a bit on points. We've got full reporting in from Omegafied, WRX, and Faven. They will not be taking the first place slot. We've got full reporting in from Nick, Drunken Brit, and Captain Trucidor. They will not be taking the first place spot. So it's going to be up to Elite Man 8, Doc Tej, and Benji to try and take the throne. But right now, looking like a very good opportunity that we are currently watching the winning team. So take notes from them. Let's see what they can do. Able to get some nice loot off the bat. Once again, I would like to point out Times 101 with the Wingman R99 combo. I know these are his 2 favorite weapons personally, and if I didn't know that, I would have made the assumption now, because I bet 5 out of the 7 games they've played tonight, Times has been rocking this combo. Wingman R99, he loves that up close and personal. I say that, but he's been making some crazy long shots with the Wingman as well. So short to mid-range with the Wingman, and then short range for that follow-up finish with the full auto fire from that R99. Extremely fast fire rate. That spray and pray pattern. He's been doing well, though. They've been rocking out a lot of games. Like I said, that last game we saw was their lowest game of the night. Only 1 kill. Other than that, they hadn't had a single game with less than 3 kills. So they've been wiping at least 1 squad per match. Sometimes 3 or 4 squads. And a victory, like I stated earlier. So performing very well, and like I said, if I know this guy is going to be aggressive, and I'm sure he's just itching for another victory. Great shred onto that player. Knew there was a player in here. I heard him talking about it just slightly, but 108 damage right off the bat with the R99. There's a knockdown on one player. The other player is hurt. Tries to jump off the edge. He is able to jump. He's going to run away from Times, but Times is going to chase him while he's falling through the air. Drops another 12 damage onto him. Tries to turn around and dodge with the reload. The caustic enemy drops some gas, makes it a little bit difficult. 52 more onto the blue armor there and pops it. Times is extremely low on HP. We'll see if he decides to heal or not. Trying to just peek around this corner. Doesn't want to lose this fight. Got him pinned back there. 108 damage. A teammate, though, right on top. Gets a knockout with the wingman. One more underneath the steps. Gonna be a Bloodhound with a Peacekeeper and grenades all around him. Times is below one shot. I mean, he is at 5 HP. Gets a knockout on the Bloodhound right there. Where's the third player? There they finally go. Down they will go in a team wipe for him. Gets a quick swap from the body shield, but nothing to heal with. A little bit. There was a med kit on that player, but he drops the healing. Oh, no, he got shot from very far. He was just barely peeked out from behind that corner. It's going to be up to Lynx now. Lynx trading blows. Takes about 65 damage onto his shield. Tries to trade. They're pushing up aggressively. Storm holding Times both down. Lynx getting flanked now from all sides. You can see those bullet trails just coming in from everywhere as there are teams all over him. And an Octane right behind him as well. Lynx in a bad situation. Drops a smoke. Maybe going to try to pick up a smoke res right here. We'll see if these teams decide to push in. They Bloodhound him, and they are able to sniff him out through the smoke, and down they will go. That'll be the 7th game. I don't know if they got more than 3 eliminations, but 3 is what they were looking for the replacement. And Times just left out, so not able to see it right there. Not sure if they got it or not. Sounds like one of their teammates got the screenshot there. So we'll see if that's able to replay it out. But I think that might do it. Let me get just a minute here, guys. I'm going to assemble some scores. And we'll get you the final results. I think I know who it is, but let me make sure I got all the scores put in. And we'll get this trophy presentation underway again. Once again, I'll show off real quick the beautiful, beautiful custom-made 3D printed Apex trophies. They're just fabulous. I know my screen is mirrored, so you can't really see it, but it does read first place. Squads, June 8th, 2019. That's today. KCGameOn Apex Legends. A beautiful, beautiful, super awesome 3D printed, very sturdy trophy here. Super, super cool. We'll be giving those out to the winner here soon. Like I said, I think I know who it is. Let me calculate the scores, guys. Don't go anywhere. Just a couple minutes. I'll be right back on KC. All right, so it is official. We're back, and I am joined by the winners of the KCGameOn number 86 Apex Legends tournament. We got Times, who's off camera right now because he's being shy, but you can see his shoulder. So Times 101. There you go. Get pushed into frame here. You know what? I can just move my camera. There you go. There we go. So Times right there. The one who was streaming. I know all three of you guys were streaming. Thank you guys very much for letting us see your point of views. I loved it. It's made it much easier for me to cast, considering I couldn't cast unless you were streaming. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. But official trophy presentations, they are super awesome, custom-made trophies. Just be a little gentle with them, I've been told. So, but congratulations, guys. June 8th, 2019, first place Apex Squads winners. There you are. Yeah. You guys absolutely slayed out. You guys had 34 points, and place number 2 had 12 points. So you guys were way ahead. So thank you guys for playing. You guys got anything you want to say? Anybody? You guys got anything? I know you got something. You got one friend waiting in chat, right?
Snake. I don't have anything to say. I already said it to you. Yeah, I don't want to.
I'd like to thank the Academy and then
My mom.
cool. Yeah. It was mostly him, realistically.
No, you guys are doing good. You guys are doing good. You coming back? This is your first event? No. I don't recognize your name from other ones, so I was trying to keep up with you. Overwatch guy. Okay, I've been out of Overwatch for like a year and a half, so this guy I know because he's the one that takes all the pictures. You gonna feel good about being on your own picture?
Yeah, this is the first tournament I've actually won that I get credit for.
Who's gonna take the pictures? The question.
I'm gonna make Nick do it.
All right. So we got some volunteers. So thanks guys for coming out. Hope you guys had fun. I think next event will be in August. August 17th, potentially, with a star with an asterisk. So. Okay, so it's going to be up to Park. So everybody harass Park and tell him we're coming back August 17th. So thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching Apex. Hope you guys had a good time, and we'll see you next time.